I wasn't thinking about it. Oh! How low was my health getting? This is a Next Fest demo for Vultures, Scavengers of Death. I've tried it once. I was terrible at it. I think that maybe I'll make some better choices this time around. But the basic concept is, what if a PS1-era Resident Evil game was also a turn-based tactical game? It's got kind of that level of kind of fear of getting murdered because you ran out of resources. It's got a similar perspective, and it's got this kind of grindhouse vibe to it that evokes those older games. And so I'm fascinated by it. Let's start a new game and see if I can figure out how to play it any better than I did my first time. February 11th, 1993. Salento Valley, once the world's industrial center, fell into chaos after a massive explosion at the Eugenesis Tower. Within hours, the population turned into zombies, and the metropolis collapsed. The city was placed under total quarantine. March 2nd, 1993. A mysterious client has contracted the Vultures, a covert infiltration unit known for recovering valuable assets in high-risk zones. Their mission? Enter the quarantine city, reach the upper levels of the Eugenesis Tower, and determine the source of the infection, with the hope of securing a cure. Ashes of the Last Witness. Dr. Tiago Schultz, a scientist who worked for Eugenesis Corporation, sought refuge at the police station one day before the incident that changed everything. Our client suggests we investigate the station for any records or evidence that Tiago may have left behind. This could be the first lead towards understanding what really happened. All right. So... Oh, you know what? Can I bring a Molotov? You know what? I didn't fully understand this interface when I first saw it. I did not bring a Molotov with me last time. That might have helped. It's funny, like, as a State of Decay player, to think of one Molotov making all the difference, but this is not a game where you're running around wildly throwing things at people. This is a game where you're very carefully making each resource-consuming decision. And you can really screw yourself over. Leopoldo, are you there yet? Everything in order? Aside from the stench and the corpses. Yeah, lovely view. We need to find any record of Tiago Schultz. This was his last stop before the catastrophe. Where should I start? I'd look at the detective's office. A record of Tiago's arrival must be there. Okay, so yeah, so I left-click to move to tiles. This is actually kind of a challenge because I've been playing so many Next Fest games. There's another game that I really, really liked where it was right-click to move. And it broke my brain switching between these two games. But right-click is for rotating the camera. Your survival depends on points. You got action points and movement points. You get 3 of them each turn, and so you can do a lot of actions and still have freedom to move around, which is important. Yeah, so when you're exploring, you've got 6 movement points. You're just moving around doing stuff, but then in combat, it gets split between them. So you have to be very careful about your choices. Inventory and interactive objects. So your inventory is limited. Every item takes space. But there's stuff that you need to find, and some of it's hidden. Okay, status effects. So you can cripple enemies beyond doing raw damage. You can make them bleed, you can make them burn, you can stun them, and you can paralyze them or immobilize them. And this is really important. If you've got multiple zombies coming after you, you might not want to be taking killing shots. You might want to be taking immobilization shots to keep some of them out of your reach while you deal with the ones that are close. That is something that I learned, though didn't do it well enough to survive. Yeah, so, and a lot of the way you do that is you target different body parts. Alright, so yeah, so right now I'm not in combat, and I can move the camera around my character. I don't think I can just move the camera wherever I want. When I use WASD, it moves the minimap, but it does not move the regular camera. If there's a way to move the regular camera, I have not discovered it yet. So I can very carefully move one step at a time. There is a zombie up ahead of me. And so if I want to, I could shoot at it right now before it's had a chance to react. I'm not sure if that actually gives me an advantage because I think it'll still get a turn after me kind of no matter what. And so if I fire at his head, I don't think that this game has a lot of missing. I think you can do insufficient damage, but I don't think that you actually miss as long as you've targeted the enemy. So I'm going to shoot it in the head. Okay, so combat began, and how many action points do I have left? I forgot where those are tracked. Oh, up here. Okay, so I started combat. I made the first move, and I still have 3 action points left. That's good for me to note. I actually hadn't realized that. I'm going to move my head down here, by the way, because I think that there's important information up in that part of the screen. That's something that actually probably could have saved me in a few situations in my first playthrough, is realizing that if I'm the one who makes the first move, I get some benefits from that. So I'm going to shoot it in the leg. So now it's immobilized. And I've got 2 action points left. I'm thinking, like, I'm just going to shoot it in the body. Mostly because I don't want to do critical damage. I actually want to watch it fail to move. So now it's failed to move. So I think rather than spending a bunch of bullets, I'm going to switch to my knife. I'm going to walk up to this zombie. And I'm going to stab it in the face. And I made that decision for a good reason. You can run out of bullets in this game, and it will have no mercy on you whatsoever for it. Okay, so it looks like we're in a tiny room with a door. I don't see a lot that I can interact with here besides the door. It occurs to me I should probably reload my gun. Yeah, so one mistake that I made the first time I played this was I just went charging into rooms and let the game tell me when there was a zombie. I want to be the first one to make the first move in this case. And I think the zombies will notice you if you get close to them. And I'm not sure how close. I'm not sure what the threshold is. Okay, so now I've got to decide. Let's start at the edge of the room. I've forgotten the layout. I forgot where everything was. So this is me. Ooh. Is that a zombie? Yes, that is a zombie. All right. And I think they might already be in melee range of me. So I am going to try to get an initial advantage on them. So let's see, can I push them? Yes. So I'm going to push them back. It said reaction disabled. That means that when a zombie is next to you, if you try to move away from that zombie, the zombie gets an attack on you. And so pushing is a way to clear space and keep them from hitting you. So now I'm going to do the same thing I tried before. Immobilize the zombie. And then shoot them in the body. Okay, and then hopefully... Oh, crap! Okay. So this... Sheesh. Alright. Let's push this guy. Let's shoot him in the leg, immobilizing him, and then... Oh, I don't have enough... That's right. So shooting in the head takes more time, and it costs more action points. So I'm going to shoot her in the body. Luckily, she only had 2 hit points left. So we're probably fine. Now, immobilizing an enemy, I'm not sure if that always works 100%. They might sometimes get out of it. So we'll have to see how this guy handles it. I kind of want to get further away from him, though I think diagonal moves are the same in terms of cost as lateral moves. So actually, I think no matter where I stand, I'm only 2 squares away from him. So I'm not going to bother moving. I'm going to stay here. Okay, yeah, so that immobilization helped. I'm going to shoot him in. Let's shoot him in the leg again. Just to make sure he's immobilized. I don't, because again, sometimes a shot to the leg will not successfully immobilize a zombie. I think there's like a percentage chance. And I really don't want to risk it not working. Okay, this is going much better than the last time I played, since I understand the game better now than I did. One thing I'm not sure about is how many bullets I have left in my inventory. How easily can I check that? Ooh, do I have no additional bullets in my inventory? Does that mean that the only bullets I have are the 10 in the pistol? That might be the case. Okay, then I've got to be careful with my pistol use, and also look around here and see, is there any place I could find more bullets? It looks like no. It looks like there's no interactive objects in here. Alright, well, I'm going to keep heading the direction I was heading. Okay, is this a dead body? Ah! Yes, pistol ammunition. Okay, cool. That's very helpful. Is that the only thing that's in here? I feel like I've kind of... I just keep going to the first door to the right? Right, okay, and this leads me out. So this map here... Okay, I see what this map is for now. Like, this map isn't just of the local area I happen to be in. This shows me the layout of all of the different rooms and levels and things like that. Okay, so that's the waiting room, the east wing. So, okay, that door is probably next. Looks like... This one looks like maybe it's marked as locked or something? Let's go see. Because there was a door here. Curious about it. Okay, it is locked. Okay, yeah, I found out about some weekend errands that I need to run, so I'll do that after we're done with this. Ah, okay, I think this was the first room where I really got in trouble in my original playthrough, because I think we've got these two zombies here. Oh, and notice you can hover over the zombies to see their... Is this their sight range? It might be their sight range. I hadn't realized that. So I could walk some distance into this room without triggering these zombies. However, it looks like I probably want something on this desk, and I can't get to it without alerting one of them. And I think there also might be a third zombie in this room that I can't see. So... I'm sorry, I just have to think for a second. Do I think it's worth exposing myself to this danger to find out what's in this room? Is the room labeled? Detective's office. This is my objective. So, I think this is something I need to do. I mean, if I try to do it later, I might be doing it with even less resources. So, the question is, can I hit both of their legs to keep them away from me? The problem is, leg shots do significantly less damage than, like, headshots and body shots. And so, like, I'm using a lot of bullets trying to keep them away. This one's got 18 hit points. This one's got 12. Okay, I might be able to do enough damage in one hit to take this one down. So I'm going to try that. Oh, almost. Okay, so now I did 11 damage. So now I have to decide, do I take this zombie completely out, or do I immobilize the one that's going to be with me longer? I think both of them might be able to get to me. I know this one's got... Actually, this one might not be able to get to me anyway. Well, no. I think if they have the same 3 movement points that I have... I don't know what the rules are for them and their movement. It says reach of 6. Does that mean they can move 6 and still attack? I don't think... I feel like I've seen them move and not be able to attack. Okay, I'm going to take one out. I don't know if that was a good decision, though. Let's see if this guy can get to me. Of course, wait a minute. I might be able to make it harder for him to get to me because I still have movement points, right? Oh, wait, and I also forgot. I forgot that my first attack didn't cost action points. So never mind. I am in a better position here than I thought. So I immobilize him. And then might as well reload. And walk. Wait, can I walk? There we go. Ah, there is another zombie here. And she's got more hit points than anyone else. So I was going to move over here to get further away from him, but actually I think the more distance I have from her, the better off I am. Okay, yeah. Oh, look. Okay. Okay. Now we've got a real problem. This might be the time for me to try my Molotov. Now, I might need it for an even worse situation later. But also, I mean, we don't need this video to last forever. It's just a demo. So maybe it's okay if I sort of jump in and start using my special abilities early. Okay, that did a lot. And it only cost me 1 action point. Oh, he dodged it. Okay, that immobilized him. And now I think I'm done. So he dies immediately. She also dies. Okay, that was very effective. Okay, let's make sure we keep him immobilized. And now he's gone too. Was that it? Wait, what did I just jump over? Oh, there's somebody else. I'm very curious about those jump animations, though. I don't know what I was doing. Okay. Okay. Well, I kind of don't want to immobilize her if she's about to walk through this fire. In fact, I don't know how much damage the fire does. I think I'll shoot her in the chest and in the head. Oh, no I won't. Just in case. Oh, wow, they're both okay, they both took burning damage, but the fire went out just in time. Okay, I'm gonna see. Okay, yes, I could take her out in one go. Immobilized him. Getting low on bullets, though. It could be that some of the gunshots I've taken so far have not been the best ideas. I think I can take 1 turn of him coming at me. So I'm going to do as much damage as I can and then reload. And then I'm going to walk a step further away from him. It's disconcerting how my character faces... Oh, his reach is... Oh, his reach is 1. Wait, no, but that's of his scratch attack. Okay. So this guy is... Okay, he's heavy, but he's slow moving. He does a ton of damage, but he's slow moving. So, okay, so he's less scary than I thought he'd be. Okay, and I've got these 5 bullets in my gun are my last bullets. Okay, so here's Tiago's statement. February 11th, 1983, to Victoria Guzman. I'm Dr. Tiago Schultz, Director of Investigations at Eugenesis Labs. I need immediate protection. I know something that powerful people will do anything to keep hidden. You don't understand. They're already following me. This recording proves it, and if we don't stop them, there will be no one left to tell the story. Officers note the subject shows clear signs of extreme paranoia and imminent danger. The evidence will be secured in the evidence vault. Schultz will remain in the isolation cells under witness protection protocol pending interrogation. Okay, because that was the same day as the incident, so Tiago knew who was responsible? We'll have to find out. According to the statement, they took him to the interrogation room and then the isolation cells. The recording might give us some clues. Check the evidence vault as well. These are all new places I haven't been to. Okay, we got more pistol ammunition. Very helpful. And if we had taken any health damage, this water cooler would be able to help. So we'll save that for later. And it looks like this might be a locked door. Nope. Okay, so the doors only turn blue after you prove that they're open. Alright, so we've got a guy here. And a guy down there. You gotta have sharp eyes in this game. I don't know if I'm ready for that fight. Let's see if I've got an alternative. Because that guy who was close to me was one of the slow zone. Oh, combat already started in here. Is it just the one guy? It looks like it. It looks like he's the slow kind. But I don't want to get anywhere near him. So I'm going to try to do as much damage to him as I can, and he dodged. Cool. I'm wondering... Oh, he can move more than I thought he could. Okay. Health-wise... Okay, that didn't immobilize him. There, that's immobilizing him. I'm blasting through my ammo. This might be a bad plan. Actually, I'm wondering if maybe I should have been moving around this whole time. Make it harder for him to get to me, though there might not be a place where I can actually do that. I wonder... Okay, let's try something. I don't want to use any more of my bullets. So what if I stab him in the leg? Well, that didn't do anything. What if I stab him leg again? Immobilized. And then push him back? He's too heavy. Oh, okay. Well, that's a problem. Because I was depending on my ability to push him back. I think now, if I move away from him, he will attack me. So I think I might be taking damage here no matter what. Okay, that's it. Ow. Okay, yeah, that hurt. But I think I can stab him to death now. I think. Yeah, okay. Chief, we've updated the security code to access the evidence vault. The new code is 210708. Don't forget it again. 210708. And a first aid kit. Well, that is helpful. Okay, so we survived this. However, I think our gun situation is pretty dire. We've got... Okay, we still got 10 bullets in there, but I don't... That might be it. We've got 13 bullets total. Okay, could be worse. So that hallway was still making me very nervous. I wonder... So that hallway was through that door, looking at the mini-map. And there were some mysteries down the north corridor. I'm wondering... Okay, there was the lobby. There were a bunch of doors in the lobby. Oh, and one of my quest objectives is over near the lobby. So, you know what? I'm going to not go through that door right now. And I think that making decisions like this is part of how you survive this game. Like, I think that, you know, basically the first time I played it, I just sort of charged into every fight thinking, oh, every fight I encounter is going to be well balanced for me at this stage in the game. Thinking this was going to be something like XCOM, you know, where, or like the Bearded Ladies games or something, where it's like, it's so funny, I jump over the corner like that. Where, you know, they're sort of planning for each fight to be appropriate for the level that you're at. But in this game, I think you've got to be thinking about the resources you have, the options you have, and carefully choosing your fights based on that. Okay, so this thing here. So I could have gone through any of these doors as my first act when I came to this room. So I'm hoping that all of them have relatively manageable combat. Okay. Okay, this is an 18 health zombie. He's slow moving. Is he going to be heavy like the last one? Oh, that took a lot out of him. Okay, cool. Let's... I just realized, by the way, that I failed to use... Oh, there's another zombie around the corner that I didn't see. Dang it. Okay, my action points are gone. Let's see if we can keep this zombie from getting to me. I don't know if we can. Nope. Diagonal moves are diagonal moves. The thing I was going to mention was I forgot to heal at the water fountain. I should have healed at the water fountain. Okay, so she... Maybe I can still push her back after stabbing her in the leg. Let's try that. Okay, never mind. I'm not successfully immobilizing her at all. So now I've just got one more hit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look up by the health bar. You see that bleeding symbol? Is that a blood plague symbol from State of Decay 2? It is very similar. That is interesting. Okay, so she gets another hit at me. Oh, that was a bad one. 11 points of damage. So it could be that maybe... Oh, I can't... This is saying I can't inflict immobilization. Hold on, let me switch to my pistol. Is it saying that? Target legs. Okay, so this doesn't say explicitly that it causes immobilization. Okay, so that means that maybe this still does cause immobilization. There, okay, she is immobilized. Let's stab her once more, and then let's push her. There we go. So hopefully she stays back there. Or just bleeds to death. Bleeding to death also works. I'll accept that. It looks like... Okay, more pistol ammunition. And what's this? A note for Sandy. I'm sorry about last night, Sandy. I wasn't in my right mind. I've tried to reach you, but the lines are down. The captain ordered all doors sealed and no one gets in or out. I love you, Sandy. I'll do everything I can to get out of here and see you again. Staying locked in here was their doom. Alright. I think that might be the last thing in here. So the reason I'm not healing right now is because I'm trying to conserve my healing resources. It looks like this door is just going to lead me further in this direction. I'm not sure Well, let's see what's in here anyway. Oh, combat started. Hello. What kind of... He's missing an arm. He's already right next to me. I don't know if he'll have a react... Because we're at the beginning of combat, he's never moved. I don't know if I have room to maneuver around him. So I can push him backwards. I'm going to try it, but he might hit me. Okay, good. He didn't. I don't know what the rules are for whether or not he can hit me under those circumstances, but... Okay. Critical, immobilized, push. Okay, now let's see if he can move, because it's possible... I'm not sure I figured this out last time. It's possible that he can move because I moved him. That maybe he's no longer immobilized. Nope. Okay, he is immobilized. And his health is low. So we can face stab him to death. Okay. And it looks like... Okay, there's another zombie over there. Let's... Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what this red line on the ground meant. I was like, can I walk right up to that red line and he won't see me? No, that is not a thing that I can do. So, unfortunately, I wanted to get the first shot at this guy for free, and I didn't. Okay, immobilized. Oh, come on. I'm wasting a lot of bullets on this guy. One more. There we go. Okay, where was that? Okay, it looks like my target might be inside this door. Though I've used enough resources, I'm wondering if there might be a good place to scavenge in here. Okay, okay, good. Save your progress, yes. I don't even know if I knew that was a thing. Unfortunately, old pizza doesn't give you health. Oh, wait, but this does. Okay, that gave me 19 health back. That was actually the perfect time to go after that. All right, let's look at the rest of this. Oh, corridor. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Okay, actually, now that we've healed and gotten more ammo, let's go back and save again. Okay, that'll be convenient if we screw this up some more. Okay, I'm assuming this is going to be... Oh, no, I thought it was going to be like a fight or something. It's holding a card. Control room card. Okay. But, okay, this is the mirror side of the interrogation room. But the guy we're looking for would be on the other side. So... Locked. Okay. So that one's locked. Okay, it looks like the other doors might be the ones that can get us closer to the interrogation room. Wait, what is this red dot over there? Oh, that's a living zombie waiting to jump out at me, isn't it? Oh, I'm glad I had some situational awareness there. Yeah, always check your mini-map in this game. Holy crap. Okay, so the question is, do I actually want to continue exploring on this side of the building? I'm thinking maybe the answer is no. Again, like, every room I go into has the potential to take more resources from me than it gives. And it's so funny. And normally, in most games that I play, the whole way I operate is I try to go into all of the rooms that aren't important first. What do you bet this is going to say? It's locked from the other side. Yep. But yeah, just because I want to see all the side content, I want to find all the secrets. In this one, every room I enter is potentially costly. Oh, this one's also locked from the other side. Okay, well, hold on. This might be forcing my hand a little bit. Okay. So these doors can't be used. So I might have to go this way. Or maybe go back to that one corridor that I fled before. Yeah, maybe I want to go back to that corridor that I fled before. But anyway, the point that I'm making is, normally my goal is just to see everything. And make sure that I'm not missing out on anything. But in this case, every room I enter is potentially costly. And so I have to be very, very careful. Okay, so this guy, yeah, so he's a big, slow guy. So I probably want to try and immobilize him from here. There we go. And oh, I could have shot him in the head. This is a lot of bullets. The other guy's coming up behind me. Okay, so let's immobilize that guy first. And then 8 damage. I can do 8 damage to him, especially with a critical hit, which is more likely... Actually, is it that much more likely on the head? No, it looks like it's not. Essentially, Okay, so shooting... I've been assuming shooting in the head is a way to get extra damage, but looking at the stats, it doesn't look like it is better. Maybe I should just be doing body shots this whole time. Or maybe there is some way that headshots benefit me that are just not clearly expressed. Okay, so he's immobilized. So again, like, I'm not sure if these guys are vulnerable. Like, I don't know what the rule is for which zombies I can push and which zombies I can't. So I'm probably overusing my pistol. There's probably guys that I could be using my knife effectively against that I'm not, because I'm just not sure what the rules are. Okay, so again, I can't tell if that did extra damage or not, because that amount of damage is within the normal range for the pistol. Here, before I go that way, let's investigate the rest of this corridor. Is that... Okay, we got a water fountain. Okay, good. So I've got 2 water fountains in reach. So if my health gets real bad, we know which way to go. Okay, let's try it. Let me open the door. Okay, blocked. But first aid kit, bullets. I feel less wasteful now. And and we've got a save point. But unfortunately, that was the room that was in the direction I wanted to go. So we are taking a roundabout ass way to get where... Oh, okay. You know what? I'm betting that this door that I'm looking at is headed towards a different objective. So this isn't towards the dead body. Maybe this is towards the evidence room. So, yeah. So I'm guessing the fact that I backtracked from that other area probably was eventually going to get me to where I needed to be for the dead body. Oh, this was a bad... I remember this now. This was a bad fight for me when I played this before. We've got 2 guys, and I think there might even be a 3rd zombie in here. This zombie's got 40 hit points. This might be a good spot for Molotov. If I had a Molotov. Okay, but they didn't start combat immediately. So, I'm going to go the other way first. What I'm thinking is that because that fight has the toughest zombie, the zombie with the most hit points I've seen in the game so far, it might be worthwhile for me to go another direction and see if I find anything along the way that could help me defeat it. So I'm going to try to go this way first. And also, I mean, the evidence room seems like the final destination, more so than the interrogated person's dead body. And so that might just be the harder direction to go. I'm hoping I'm making a good decision here. All right, this room... Okay, it looks like it's just a small square room, but it goes further. I just can't see. Alright, that's making me nervous. I don't see any red dots. But... Oh, hello. Okay. He has not reacted to me yet. And I'm not sure what this icon means. That's not the save icon, is it? think... Is it? Yeah, I think that's the save icon. I don't see anything there that says save. He does have bullets behind him, so at least it'll be, you know, cost-free to attack him. But yeah, I can't move here. I'm not sure why it's got this, it looks like a save icon here. I'm not sure why it has that. Either way, this was not the productive route that I thought it would be. What about this other door? It's locked and it says firing range, so it probably has great stuff. Okay, but is that... Okay, so now they've given me an objective for the firing range. The archive has a gap in the wall there? Hold on a second. I don't think that's a gap. I think that's just a thing I couldn't see because there were shelves in the way, right? There's no, like, secret door or something I can interact with, is there? No, it's just weird. The map is just weird. Like, this corner is totally blocked, but it still shows up on the map, but for some reason this one doesn't? Might just be... It's probably just a pre-release bug. Okay, so while we're here, we might as well see what this door at the end does. But it looks like that this little diversion here didn't really get us anything. That the other way is the way we have to go. Oh, okay, we're outside in the backyard now. 2 zombies that we can see. 3 zombies that we can see so far. This place is called Garden. Oh, and it's a place I could have gotten to from the entrance. This feels like probably a waste of ammunition. Okay, yeah, so this little digression didn't really get us anything. We do actually need to go deal with that 40 hit point zombie. Well, we have slightly more bullets this time. That is a locked door. Alright. Now we're going to face this combat. I mean, it's only 10 more hit points than the next biggest guy that I've fought. It doesn't sound like it's that big of a deal, but I think I've benefited this playthrough from learning to be way more paranoid. So... immobilized. I can't hit this guy from where I am, so I might as well keep shooting this guy. However, I'm having trouble targeting him through the gate. Okay. So my hit for that is 80%, lower than usual. And again, I'm not sure that shooting in the head makes that big of a difference. So I'm going to shoot him in the body a couple of times. Just because I need to do bulk damage to him. And then... does walking around that... This guy, I think he'll probably move 3 steps and still be further away from me and be blocking his friend a little bit. So I think that's probably good for me to be staying here. I can back off a little bit if I want to, but I'm not sure I want to. I'm not sure it'll make a difference. In fact, it might be more positive to stay here. If this... I don't know if this door blocks him. He might just be able to go straight through it. But if it blocks him, then if his friend ends up here, he'll have to go all the way around. Not sure how much I trust that evaluation of what my situation is. So this is where the Molotov would have been really useful, right here. Just take them all out at once. Instead... okay, I'm going to immobilize these 2 guys. That's kind of all I can do. He's down to 17, he's down to 26. So she has to walk around. Oh, she doesn't do anything at all. She just didn't even go. All right. Okay, that didn't immobilize him. Also didn't immobilize him. Okay, let's spent our last action point reloading. And now I think we should back off as far as we can. I realize this puts me in a corner, but I think it might save me from some damage. Yeah, alright. Okay, did not immobilize. I wonder if they've become immune to being immobilized by bullets now. Like, maybe I can only do a certain amount of that, and then they're like, no, we don't care anymore. And now I'm cornered a little bit, mostly. Okay, I appreciate that this guy's really slow. Okay, can I push this guy? I think maybe I can? Let's switch to my knife. Okay, I've got him bleeding. But again, I think immobilizing just isn't working. I think that I've done as much of that as I can to these guys. Maybe I can still do it to her? Yeah, I can still do it to her. But I think I just can't immobilize them any more than I already have. I guess that just doesn't last forever. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, that's looking bad. Okay, so the one with the least hit points is this guy. Whoever I take out, though, is just going to be replaced by her really fast. My pistol does 3 to 8 damage. My knife does 3 to 6. So the pistol is going to be faster. Okay, that's me not trusting headshots because it doesn't tell me that they give me any kind of advantage. However, maybe a headshot would have been more effective than the 2 body shots that I did. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, this is... I mean, at least she couldn't attack. He's down to 4. Again, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use healing. Because they could take me out next turn. Luckily, healing things, they do a lot. So I'm going to go with a head stab. Take him out. I'm going to head stab him as well. Okay, that's the last move that I can do. Okay, I'm about to get hit twice again. Okay, he's... Ow! He's going down next turn. And so now the question is... Okay, I can't immobilize her, unfortunately. So she gets to hit me one more time? Alright. Let's try immobilizing her again. Okay, she is immobilized. Push. Okay. Okay, so she can't hit me this turn. But she can bleed on me, which is what I wanted. Okay. We survived. Do I still have any bullets left? I'm down to 9 bullets. Sometimes it'll look like walk is selected and it is not selected. Shotgun shells. That seems like it would be useful to a different person. Though I wonder, is the firing range where I could get a shotgun? And is it possible to have gotten a shotgun there before I came here? That seems like a thing that might be possible. Like if there's like a key to that room that I could have found somewhere. Love that jump move. So unnecessary. Okay, so let's see where these doors are leading back down in the direction of the interrogation room. But the door I was facing when I came in might be the one that leads to the evidence room. So the question is... Oh, dead body. There are corpses everywhere. Okay. Well, one thing I think I need to do is go to a water fountain. So that's thing one. And then, I mean, I guess I'll head for the evidence room because it seems like it's the closest. Wait. Dude, there's one right here. All right. Now, can I use it again? It's empty. Okay. Because it lost its interact dot when I first stepped away from it, but when I came back in, the interact dot came back. Oh, this is locked by a code. Oh, I learned a code, didn't I? Can we get out of here? Do I have that written down somewhere? 210708. I wonder if that's randomized each game. Or if you could just know it. Oh, wait. Let's go save. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, it looks like I'm trying to get here. I don't see any zombies. Was that fight the fight for this place? It looks like it might be. Alright, well, what's this? Tiago's cassette. Cassandra Stravos. Brothers, the last chain is broken. Jade Shroud completes the circle. The promise whispered at the dawn of this city is now fulfilled. No fire, no grave shall bind us. We drink of the fruit that defies all ends. A century ripens to this hour. The harvest is ready. The world will not resist the taste. Today we begins the true experiment. Several voices in unison. Ordos Maltera Venedra. What does Ordos Maltera Venedra mean? No idea. I'll look into it. Whose job was it to transcribe that and try to figure out how to spell it? Control room key. Okay. Which room was the control room? I'm looking around on the map. I think any of these locked doors could potentially have had the control room on the other side, and it's possible that it told me, and I just am not sure. I think because they're here, I'm gonna go look at these doors. It's locked. Okay. So, not the control room, I guess. What? This guy? Oh, I remember this room. This is where I lost last time. No thanks. Let's see if this will open any doors we've already seen elsewhere. Okay. Wait. Okay, I might have... Okay, so this was locked with an electronic lock. This one I didn't try. Let's go back to that one. Okay, also locked. Well, unfortunately, I think that leaves us with just one alternative, which is that big fight. I think that's the only place that I can go. So, I guess if that's what we have to do, that's what we're going to do. I'm debating whether to waste a little bit of health drinking from that water fountain. It'll give me more healing than I need, And this one doesn't recharge over time, does it? Empty. Nope. I don't remember when the last time I saved was. Okay. Let's see if we can actually handle this time. Remembering that the last time I played this game, this was the fight that killed me. So we've got a fairly low health zombie here, high health zombie, low health, highest health. And this one does 2 to 12 damage. Do they? Looks like they all do 2 to 12 damage. So what I think I need to do is position myself here. So there's a limit to how many can be swiping at me at a time. And I think I'm going to start by shooting that guy in the head. So now he's down to 8 health. I've got limited bullets, so I'm going to switch to my knife. I'm going to walk over here, which doesn't take action points, it takes movement points. And then I'm going to leg stab twice, immobilizing, and push him back. He's going to protect me from that other zombie. So I think we've actually got 5 zombies in here. Ooh, okay. He can go diagonal there. I didn't realize that. This feels like it's set up deliberately. This feels like this is how I'm supposed to do this. Okay, so now they'll start coming around from both directions. The question is, can I stop them? If I leg that guy, I think that will stop everyone from coming around this side. I think either of these guys could make it in. So I'm not sure if I do a lot of good. Well, I can't. Oh, I can't shoot them both. So I guess I don't get any benefit from shooting either of these people in the leg because the other one is going to come after me. And leg shots, I think, have inhibited damage, though it doesn't say that in the breakdown up above. But, so I think what I want to do is, the one with lower health, just do maximum damage to it. But I think I don't want to move. I think this is where I want to be. Okay, good. He comes after me. He feels stuck. These guys feel... Oh, that guy's actually walking away because he's so stuck. Okay, that's great. Oh, there's another one coming from over there. I don't think he can get to me in time, though. I think that... Okay, I'm not going to waste bullets on these guys because I think neither of them can get all the way to me in one turn. I think they can move 3. Whereas I don't know if this guy can go diagonally here. Actually, can I see where I can move? Okay. He might be able to go diagonally, in which case he might be able to get to me. So I am going to shoot his leg to prevent that. And then I'm going to switch to my knife. The try. Yes, immobilization move on this guy. Get out of here. Okay, he could not get to me in time. Alright, so I've got 5 bullets left. The longer I can hold them off myself, the better. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. I might be permanently switching to my knife now. Let's see. Ow! Oh, don't bite me, you jerk. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to kneecap him, and it's not working. So, I'm just gonna go to his face. He's bleeding now, but probably not that badly. This guy can move again. And we probably just have to eat that. I should have shot him in the knee. I wasn't thinking about it. Oh! How low was my health getting? Okay. I think we've demonstrated there is a clever way to play this. I had 3 health kits. There is a clever way to play this that probably involves my survival. I don't know what it is. And actually, I think this is probably a good place to end the demo. I mean, seeing me die feels like it's actually a good way to get a sense of the vibe of this game. You can be making pretty good decisions the whole way along. I think maybe the one decision that was the worst that I made was prematurely using that Molotov. I think that if I was playing cleverly, I probably could have survived that battle without using the Molotov. There was enough healing around, I could have recovered from whatever problems I had. And I could have saved the Molotov for this fight, where it would have made a much bigger difference. That's probably the one biggest mistake that I made, and there's a lot of other smaller mistakes. But those mistakes add up, and you can get murdered in this game. So on my own time, I might come back and see if I can beat that fight. But, I mean, this is an hour-long video. I think you got a sense of what this game is like. If this looks like the kind of thing that you want to figure out, if you can match yourself against, go wishlist it on Steam. I'm definitely going to put it on my wish list, and I look forward to when it comes out. So, there's my subscribe button. Here's links to other videos, and I guess I'll see you later.